Welcome back to another episode of JP25 Conversations. Josh Palet with one of my good friends here, Hootie Jones. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? How you doing, man?
Good, good. I want to tell a story, actually, to begin this. So, as you guys probably know, I went to the University of Alabama. I was a walk-on the football team. Hootie over here was a star safety. And not everybody treats the walk-ons great. You know, 99.9% of people treat the walk-ons pretty well. The coaches, the players, everybody's pretty cool. There's always a few, you know, and on any team will be like that. Hootie was always cool as hell to me. Always. Him, Ronnie Clark, and a number of other guys were always super cool to the walk-ons. And I just wanted to say, from the very beginning, I appreciate that. You were always cool to everybody. And that was one of my favorite things about Alabama is how even the guys that were on scholarship treated everybody in the school, the players, the students, everybody with respect. And once again, bro, I want to say thanks.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. You know, it's all love, man. Everybody the same when we out there on the field.
Yeah, exactly. I appreciate that. So let's get started to where you grew up. You grew up in Louisiana. What was it like growing up in Louisiana?
I grew up in Monroe, Louisiana. You know, it's kind of a little bit south, Shreveport.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people don't really know about it. But I grew up in Monroe. I mean, it was different. It's different from a lot of other places. It's different, way different from, you know, San Diego.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But honestly, it was I wouldn't be the person I am today if I didn't grow up there. I feel like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you think the way that you treat people, the way that you act is based off of the way you grew up in Louisiana?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It's like a South thing, you know what I'm saying? Like people in the North act a little different than us in the South, and people on the West Coast act different. And I feel like me being from the South they're real big on manners, real big on, you know, yes sir, no sir, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And it's kind of what made me, you know, be as respectful as I am, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's one thing I noticed when I went to Alabama. People would ask me how my day was going. I was like what's going on? Like, because in California, nobody cares, bro.
Yeah.
Like, nobody waves at you, nobody does anything. But in Alabama, everybody was so cool. That was the one thing that caught me off. When did you start playing football in Monroe?
I started playing football around, I think it was the 6th grade.
Okay.
6th grade, you know, I started out playing defensive end for this little league team. And I was just playing because all my friends were playing, to be honest.
Yeah.
And, I played football from 6th grade all the way until probably my sophomore year of high school. And I was just playing just to be playing because my friends were playing. I wasn't playing to, you know, I didn't see a future at the time. I didn't see a future in football. I didn't see me going to college because of football. I just was playing. You know what I'm saying?
Did you play D-end or did you play safety?
I played D-end just that 6th grade year.
Okay.
And then I played quarterback, running back.
Of course.
You know, quarterback, running back, and it kind of just took off from there. When I started playing running back, it was kind of like, you know, that's when people were starting to notice me.
What year? 10th grade?
No. People started noticing me 8th grade. 8th grade year, I played running back. 7th grade year, I played running back, but the offensive coach, I was playing defense. I was playing linebacker.
Yeah.
But I was also playing running back whenever they needed me to play running back. Mm-hmm. And the offensive coach was kind of like, defensive players need to play defense only. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So when I got to 8th grade, the offensive coach, he stayed 7th grade. So now I had a different offensive coach. And this coach was just like, look, you going to play running back for us?
I love that, man.
So, yeah, my 8th grade year, I had 25 touchdowns, Lee Junior High. I mean, you can look it up if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But I had 25 touchdowns, 8th grade year, and a lot of the high schools, you know, in North Louisiana was starting to take notice. Like West Monroe. I ain't going to say I was getting recruited, but, you know, a lot of high schools would just kind of, you know, come to the game, stand on the sideline. You can get in for free. And they was trying to persuade me, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to persuade me to come there.
So what high school did you decide on? Neville?
Yeah, I went to Neville High School. My entire family went to West Monroe High School, and I was you know what I'm saying? I was the different one. I was the one that went to a different high school.
Why did you choose a different high school?
It was my mother. My mother didn't want me to go to West Monroe because I had a lot of family that went there, and it was kind of like a name was just going to keep getting carried. She wanted me to kind of start my own name.
Are you happy you did that?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Okay. You know, I'm well known at the Neville High School now, so it's kind of like.
Of course, bro. You went to Alabama.
Yeah.
So, all right. So when did you start getting attention from like D1 colleges? Was that from 8th grade or was that later in high school?
No. It was in high school. It was my 9th grade year. I was getting, calls from little colleges. But my sophomore year, we went to the national championship, and that year I was playing phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I'm playing phenomenal because I'm playing with all my friends, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just playing just because I'm having fun with them. I'm not playing to try to be good. But the not national, but state title, we won the state title against Edna Carr. And when we played Edna Carr in the state championship, it was I was playing phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? I played real good, phenomenal. So I also had another teammate named John Diars. He also went to LSU. He was a great player.
Okay.
But he was John Diars, and a lot of colleges were coming to see him. But I was playing good at the time, so it's kind of like they coming to see him, but I'm playing good too. So now they like, oh, who is this? You know what I'm saying? Oh, who is this?
So they saw you because of him. Were you guys the same grade, or was he older?
No, he was older than me. He was older than me. Yeah, the first college I got an offer from was Ole Miss. Yeah, Ole Miss was the first college I ever got an offer from. That was like D1.
Yeah.
And then I think 2 days after Ole Miss, LSU and Alabama offered me the same day.
All right, now we got to get into it. All right, so he's obviously from Louisiana. So how was it choosing Alabama over Louisiana? I mean, LSU. Did people want to kill you, or how did it work, bro?
Man, it was let me put it in the best way I can put it. It was LSU was dominant, you know what I'm saying, in the whole city.
Yeah.
The whole state.
Everybody's
you know what
LSU.
I'm saying? Yeah, everybody's LSU. So when I chose Alabama, I had a lot of friends, older people, younger people. Everybody was loving me at the time because everybody just know I'm going to LSU. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm going to be completely honest. Don't get me wrong. I'm going to be completely honest right now.
Please.
I wanted to go to LSU. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to go anyway. You know what I'm saying? So people was trying to persuade me to go to LSU. And, I was accepting all of the persuasion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But they didn't have to persuade me because I wanted to go there in the first place. Okay, so I remember when I got up I had to go on ESPN and make my commitment that day. So I woke up that morning, crunk up my truck. I'm waiting, you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, like, the whole breakdown.
Yeah.
I crunk up my truck, and I told my mom, hey, Mom, ride with me so, I can talk to you on the way to school, you know what I'm saying? So she ride with me or whatever. She get in the truck, and the whole time I was getting recruited, like the entire time, this 2-3 years done went by now. The entire time I was getting recruited, I never asked my mom one time, what college did she like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what school did she like? Yeah. I never asked her, never. So this one morning, I get up, I put on my little suit, you know what I'm saying? I'm finna go on ESPN, so I'm trying to be fresh as I can be.
Yeah.
So I tell my mom, ride with me so I can talk to you. So we get in the truck, I'm driving to school, and I ask her, how do you feel, Mama? You know what I'm saying? What school do you feel is best for me? And she was like, I don't want to persuade you to do anything. I want you to make the decision on your own. And I'm like, yeah, I understand that, but I just want to ask you, you know what I'm saying? Like, what school do you like? And she was just kind of like, if you go, she was just being honest. If I went to LSU, she felt that, you know what I'm saying, I would get in a lot more trouble because at the time, I mean, I'm not this great person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm different in high school. You know what I'm saying? I'm not this great young man that's out here doing everything by the book. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing a kid, doing certain things that don't supposed to be done. But, so she's telling me if I go to LSU, I'll be too close to home, close enough where people could, easily get to me easily.
Yep.
I easily come home. If one of my friends called me up one day and was like, hey man, these dudes trying to jump me or something like that, I would instantly probably go home. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm so close, I can just, take a little 3-4 hour drive and just go home.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, so it's like, I feel where she was coming from at the time. But, I still was loving LSU.
This is the day you're supposed to choose.
Yeah, this is the day of, like
That's
the day
crazy,
of.
Bro.
When I woke up that morning, man, I had it on my mind when I woke up, I'm going to LSU. I got up, I hopped in the shower, I'm getting dressed, and I ain't telling nobody this, but I know I'm going to LSU. You feel me? Like, I know I'm going to LSU.
And LSU thinks you're coming.
Yeah, exactly. I know I'm going to LSU. So when I talked to her, it was kind of like, it came from like right field, like dang, I wasn't expecting her to say that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't expecting that. And honestly, I should have talked to her earlier. You know what I'm saying? So I can look at some of the things that she was saying, because she was also saying that Alabama was, more family oriented. Mm-hmm. They cared more about, the grades. They cared more about the players and stuff like that. And then at the time, I was just like, man, I was not expecting her to say that. You feel me? So it's kind of like, I see what she's saying when she's saying it now, and it's the day of. So it's like, I'm going to LSU. But now you saying this, so now it's like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, shit.
So what happens? So you go into the school and you're like, in your head, you're like,
yeah.
fuck.
So I go into the auditorium. It's like packed with people. Big Cam there, Cam Robinson, Cam Sims there. You know what I'm saying? Like, people that's highly recruited.
And did you know where they were going?
I didn't know where they were going at the time. You know what I'm saying? Well, I think Big Cam had already committed.
Okay.
To Alabama.
He was like the number 2, 3 player in the nation.
Yeah. He had already committed to Alabama, and he was getting kind of cool. Like, we knew of each other. You know what I'm saying?
Even though you're all already from Monroe.
Yeah, we all from Monroe, but he went to West Monroe. Cam Sims went to Washita, and I went to Nelville.
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's 3 different high schools. It's 3 different areas of Monroe.
Yeah.
Like,
Monroe's a big city.
Yeah, I mean, it's big, but it's small. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, Big Cam, he's from West Monroe. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's living in West Monroe. I'm living in Monroe. I'm living in the South, like the South part of Monroe. And then Cam Sims, he's living, in Washita. It's like a different part of Monroe. Okay. So we knew of each other, but we didn't know, you know what I'm saying? We're not friends. Like, we're not with each other every day.
Yeah.
So, but they came to support me because, I went to support them when they committed. We highly recruited. You know what I'm saying? Alabama wants all 3 of us. LSU wants all 3 of us. And it's like, man, they came to support. So when I get to the school, the auditorium is packed. It's a lot of people in there. So then my dad sits right here on the right. My mom sits on the left. My coach gets up, give a speech. And at this time, I'm in my head thinking like, man, I don't know what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I don't know what I want to do. So I'm sitting in the chair. I got the mic in front of me. And my coach giving a speech. And I'm like, man, I don't know what I want to do, man. Like, in my head, I'm not saying this out loud. I'm just trying to, go with the flow. Everybody, talking. I'm just, smiling. But in my head, I'm like, bro, I don't know what the hell I'm finna do. So I got the 2 hats, LSU hat and the Alabama hat. So then he, turns the mic over to me. So I give my little speech, tell everybody, thank you for the support and everything like that. And someone was just telling me, man, listen to your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I know a lot of people probably look at it like, bro, why listen to your mama all the time and all of that? But it's like someone was telling me, listen to your mama. You know what I'm saying? Because right now I can be in jail somewhere, you know what I'm saying, if I went to LSU, possibly did some crazy crash dummy stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, someone just tell me, but just listen to your mama. So when I committed or whatever, I picked up the Alabama hat. And it just felt like, when I picked the Alabama hat up, it felt like I was finna cry, because I was like, man, I don't want to go here, but I understand it's a good choice for me as a person, as a man, you know what I'm saying? Because I wanted to go to LSU. Me as the kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm from Louisiana. Yeah. I want my state on my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my state to be like, that's what I'm supporting. Like, that's what I'm carrying with me. Mm-hmm. So I picked up the Alabama hat. It felt like I was finna cry. And at the time I was working for a law office. I had a law office little job, like after football practice. And he was a LSU fan, but a lot of people probably think he wanted to persuade me, or he was, giving me extra money or something like that. But I promise you, bro, the man never said anything about, I want you to go to LSU. Never gave me like extra benefits because he wanted me to go to LSU. Mm-hmm. So he was really like a real mentor, a real friend. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people I was also messing with cut me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, they cut me off when I chose Alabama. Like, it's one guy. Wow. It's one guy, bro. I promise, bro. It's one guy. He was real cool, bro. Like, real cool. I'm blinded, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I'm 17, 16.
You're a kid, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little kid. And it's one guy, man. I was real cool with him. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to his house every other week. You know what I'm saying? He having like a little pool party for like the Neville football players. So it's like, we real cool. When I chose Alabama that day, that was the last day I talked to him ever in my life. To this day, bro.
Wow.
To this day. And it's crazy because I didn't think me and his relationship was built off of I'm going to LSU. You know what I'm saying? I thought it was just built off of like, you know what I'm saying?
A friendship. Yeah,
exactly. A friendship. He happy I'm going to college. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a teenager. I just made my own way. Like, my parents ain't got to pay for me to go to school because of me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, you know, people going to be proud of that. And a lot of people, like, cut me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, cut me off like, he betrayed us and shit like that. And I'm like, bro, I never told anybody I was going to LSU. I never told nobody I was going.
You never told anybody that?
No, I never told nobody I was going. I knew I was going myself. You know what I'm saying? But I never
LSU
told nobody.
Thought you're coming, right?
Yeah, I mean, every school thinks you coming.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Alabama thought I was coming.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, LSU thought I was coming. Ole Miss thought I was coming.
I always thought you guys told them where you're going to
go. Nah, I never told them. I never told nobody.
Wow, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I never told nobody.
So when Cam Sims and Cam Robinson see you commit to Alabama, what do they look at you like hell yeah, like you're coming?
Like I said, at the time, I think Big Cam had already committed to Alabama, and I don't know. I don't remember if Cam Sims had already committed, but it was kind of like they already. Once I committed, it was like solidified. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was solidified. Like all three of us was going, and we was like,
you guys were super tight on the football team.
Yeah.
You guys were like best friends.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, the Louisiana guys like stuck together. I noticed. That's one thing I noticed.
Yeah, man, ain't nothing like Louisiana, bro.
Yeah, there is nothing like Louisiana. He's right. I've been there.
Ain't nothing like Louisiana.
I've got 2 speeding tickets in my life. Both are in Louisiana.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get you.
Yeah, they get you.
They're gonna get you for sure.
All right, so you're part of a historic class, 2014 recruiting class, number 1 in the nation, one of the best in college football history, actually. So some of these guys, I'm gonna read them off to you. Hootie Jones, Cam Robinson, Cam Sims, Marlon Humphrey, Rashawn Evans, Ross Pierce-Baker, Bo Scarborough, Jaron Reed, Deshaun Hand, J.K. Scott, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So when you look back at this, you were part of a dynasty with Alabama. You're part of one of the greatest recruiting classes of all time. What's the first thing that comes to your mind with this group of guys you built this with, these 2014 class?
The first thing that comes to mind, man. Honestly, we all got real tight real fast. You know
guys
what I'm
were
saying?
super tight. I thought out of all the classes, the 2014 guys were like the closest.
Yeah, we all got real tight real fast. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everybody it's a big group. It's a big group of us, you know what I'm saying? So certain people gonna be closer to certain people, but as a whole, I feel like we was all a lot closer than, you know, people think. You know what I'm saying? Like as a whole group, we was all close.
Do you create like a bond with the guys you go in with? Like, do you check on like Ross Pierce-Baker? I know you, Cam Sims and Robinson are good friends. Do you check on like Rashawn Evans and Marlon Humphrey? See how they're doing?
Yeah. I still talk to Rashawn. I still talk to, matter of fact, you know, former walk-on, I still talk to Levi.
Levi Wallace.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. I still talk to Levi Wallace. I talk to Jamie Mosley. I talk to Christian Miller.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I still talk to them. Tony Brown, you know what I'm saying? Tony Brown was my boy. Me and Tony Brown was cool before we got to college. We was cool in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was finna live with me to play high school with me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, really?
Yeah, me and him was
he's
real
from
cool.
East Texas.
Yeah, he's from Beaumont.
Okay.
BMT.
Yeah. Tony Brown's one of the craziest people I've ever come across in my entire life. Good guy. Crazy as hell.
Yeah, TV, my boy, man. But yeah, I still kind of, you know, keep up with a little bit of the guys. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own thing going on. We grown men now, so it's like
families and all that.
Yeah, everybody got their own situation, and I feel like a lot of times people just thinks if you're not checking on them or if you're not doing this, you know, you're not cool with them or something like that. And it's like, bro, like, I'm a grown man. I have children I got to take care of. Mm-hmm. You a grown man. You got to do your own thing. You got stuff you got to take care of. So it's like every now and then I can hit you up. Hey, man, how you doing? But I'm not going to be hitting another grown man up every other day. You know what I'm saying? Every week.
Yeah. So you actually came across something really unfortunate your freshman year. Your mom had stage 4 lymphoma cancer. I just want to ask, how hard was it to focus on football, and then your best friend, your mom, is going through something so terrible?
I mean, she got diagnosed my sophomore year, and they told her my sophomore year that she was gonna die at the end of that year. You know what I'm saying? So then she still let's go ahead and fast forward. She's still living right now, but my sophomore year was in 2011, 2012, something like that. And it's 2021 now, and they told her that she was gonna die that year of my sophomore year, and it's like, she's still here, you know what I'm saying?
10 years ago, yeah.
It's all about the fight and the person, you know what I'm saying? And my mother is the strongest person I know. The strongest lady I know. She went into remission my junior year for an entire year. It went away and it came back. And this time when it came back like way worse. So when it came back, I was in college at the time, and she was just kind of like, I was thinking about just saying, I'm gonna just go back home. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just go back home and just try to help take care of her. You know what I'm saying? But she was real big on like, I don't want your dream to be, crushed because of an unfortunate situation with me. Mm-hmm. And at the time, I'm still like, I'm a mama's boy. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't have my biological dad in my life, so I'm a natural mama's boy just because of that. You know what I'm saying? Like me and her was solo for a lot of years, just me and her.
Yeah.
So it's like, man, like I see what you're saying, Mom, but I feel me as your son is like damn near like your man almost. I gotta take care of you. You feel me?
Yeah.
And she was just real big on like, bro, you don't need to do that. Like I don't want you to do that. Like I'd rather, my wish is for you not to do that. You feel me? Like if you do it, I'm gonna be heartbroken. And then I was kind of like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like
a tough situation, bro.
Yeah, and it's like, bro, I gotta sit here and talk to her on FaceTime, see her coming from treatment. She going through her face deteriorating, skin coming off because of the treatment. She feeling sad. She can't move that much. And it's like, I got to look at that and still go out here, play football, still go out here, do my classes. Yeah, it was tough, bro. It was tough. Don't get me wrong. It was real tough.
Yeah, I can't even imagine. I actually watched a video that you said you wouldn't let your mom go to the games because it was hard for her to, walk.
Yeah, she couldn't walk. Around. Yeah, she couldn't walk like that. The son, because she had Hodgkin lymphoma and a skin cancer too. The sun would eat her skin. You know what I'm saying? Like just we out here in the sun is lovely. It feels great on our skin, but her is like burning her skin, like peeling it off. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it's like, so she can't even be in the sun.
That's crazy. So fast forward to your senior year. Mm-hmm. Really great moment on senior day. Your mom comes to the game, right? Against Mercer. So how did it feel to have your mom come to the game and you got an interception? That must have been one of the best moments.
Yeah, that was one of the greatest feelings because my whole college career, she probably went to about maybe 5 games total out of my whole college career. You know what I'm saying? We playing, 14 games a year? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's adding up, but she only went to like 5 or 6 games total, and it's like that game right there, my senior game, I don't know why I played better than usual, but I know why I played better than usual, but her presence at the game is just different, man. Like she couldn't walk. She had to get cleared by her doctor to even come out there. And they honestly, I'm gonna go ahead and be honest, they didn't clear, you know what I'm saying? So she just did it anyway. And she was out of breath. She's out of breath if she walks like 5-10 feet.
She went up those damn stadium steps.
Yeah, exactly. So she was after that day, she was sore. She couldn't really walk. Like her knees were swole, her legs were swole for like another like 5-6 days.
She didn't regret it though. She saw you play.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? She was happy.
So you hurt your knee and then you get back into football after college. So how does it work with the NFL? Did they try you out? Did they reach out to you? Do you reach out to them? How does it work?
It all depends, man. It all depends on who you know, honestly. Like with everything, it all depends on who you know. But with the NFL, I had an agent at the time. And my agent, he was kind of reaching out to teams, and you gotta look at it. The agent got a lot of players. Mm-hmm. I'm coming off an injury. A lot of teams don't want somebody that's, damaged already. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
even though you're 4th on the team in tackles at Alabama, like that doesn't mean a lot.
Man,
like I was surprised you weren't picked up by somebody.
Yeah, I mean, okay, let's rewind then. Okay, when the draft, my senior year, once I got injured and everything, and the draft came around. The Raiders were gonna pick me up. The Raiders called me, the first day of the draft. The first day. I'm not expecting to call the first day because, especially because I ain't really like in college. I ain't played as good as I could have played. I ain't played as well as I could have played. You know what I'm saying? Ever since my freshman year. If we want to really go back, we can talk about that later. But anyway, so they called me. The Raiders called me the second day. They called me and they was like, the only injury you had was your leg. And mind you, I had a scope on my shoulder, on my labrum. Mm-hmm. But honestly, I thought that they already knew. I thought they was kind of asking me like to see was I gonna lie. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So the Raiders called me and asked me, hey, is your knee the only injury you had? And I'm like, no, the only surgery you had. Is your knee surgery the only surgery you had? And I was like, I had a scope on my shoulder. and like I can hear the vibe on the phone changer. They like, oh, you had another surgery, and I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause, bro, you gonna get my paper? I'm in my head like, bro, you gonna get my paperwork?
Yeah, how would you not know that? Yeah,
like, you gonna get my paperwork from Alabama? Like, why would I tell you I only had one surgery? Then you get my paperwork, and you looking at it like, damn,
he's lying.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling them, you know, I had a scope on my shoulder. He's like, oh, okay. Well, we didn't know about that. Well, all right, you know. And I'm thinking, well, my agent been telling me, but the Raiders like me. The Raiders really gonna take me. The Raiders this, the Raiders that. So then 10 minutes later, my agent called me. What did you tell the Raiders? And I'm like, what you mean? You know what I'm saying? They like, he asking me like, what did you tell the Raiders? They talking about they don't know if they want to take you now because of the second surgery. And I'm like, shit, I did have a second surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't like I'm lying. And then he's like, man, they was going to take you, and they was going to take, because he had a tight end too at the time. He's like, man, they was going to take you and the tight end in like a package. Like, they were going to take you first and then the tight end, like 3 spots after you. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, I ain't know. You feel me? Like, you not telling me this. You feel me? He just telling me the Raiders like me. That's it. You feel me?
Don't the teams know from the college what it?
That's what.
That makes no sense.
That's
bro.
what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, bro, I didn't lie because I thought that they had the paperwork. I thought they was, you know, possibly trying to see was I gonna lie, or, bro, you getting the paperwork regardless.
I would have done the same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you getting the paperwork, so it ain't like I can say nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy. So going back a little bit from what you just said, when you were at Alabama, you said you didn't play as well as you thought you could have.
Yeah.
How much of that had to do with the on the field stuff? How much did it have to do with what you're dealing personally with your mother though? Because bro, how can you focus? Like, honestly.
Yeah, I feel you. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna be completely honest. My freshman year, you know, I'm number 2 safety in the nation. When I was getting recruited, I'm number 2 safety in the nation. And I'm playing phenomenal. I'm coming off my senior year of high school playing phenomenal, and I'm carrying it over to college. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still got that drive. Like, I'm still trying to get better. You feel me?
Yeah.
My freshman year, I'm still trying to get better. And at the time, like, I played corner in high school.
You played corner in high school?
Yeah, I played corner.
Big ass corner.
Yeah, I played corner. I was one-on-one with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? With a lot of receivers.
Yeah.
So that made, like, I shut down a whole side of the field by myself. You feel me? Like, I ain't play safety. But they had me ranked number 2 safety because of my size. But I only played corner. You know what I'm saying? So
that's interesting.
I ain't really get that many tackles in high school. You get what I'm saying? So I ain't practicing on tackling, you feel me? I'm just covering motherfuckers. Like, for real. I'm just covering people. Like, I'm just, hey, Hootie, we want you to watch this guy, follow this guy the whole night. All right. So we in defensive meetings and whatever. They going over game plans. I ain't got to listen. You feel me? Like, I ain't got to listen to that because we want you to follow this guy. That's it. So it's like they going over game plan. I'm just sitting back looking like, all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right.
Yeah.
So my freshman year, like I said, I was, you know, high up still trying to eat. And this one we had Kirby Smart as a DC. And the whole time I was getting recruited, I never met him. Never. You know what I'm saying?
How does it make any sense?
I never met him. I promise. I'm number 2 safety in the nation. Everybody recruit me. I'm meeting every DC. I'm meeting every DB coach. I'm meeting everybody in every school. Did
you meet Saban?
Yeah, I met Coach Saban.
Okay.
I met him a few times. I was getting recruited by Coach Groh. You know what I'm saying? Coach Groh is the realest coach I probably ever met in my life. Even though he left when I went to Bama, he left that year to go coach for the Bears.
Okay.
But he was probably the realest coach. He was a receiver coach, though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a genuine, like, person. You know what I'm saying? Like, talking to you.
Yeah.
But Coach Smart was our DC at the time. But, man, I never met him the whole time. But me and Coach Smart, my freshman year, I feel like deep down, man, he took a lot of my drive away from me because the way, like, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really like me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't really like me. So it's like, he ain't like me. You the DC. You don't like me. How am I going to play?
You're not going to play.
Exactly. So he kind of took that away from me, and it was like, all right, then. I mean, honestly, excuse my language, man. I was just like, all right, then, fuck it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want me to play? All right, I ain't finna watch no film. I ain't finna go over no plays. So now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the number one thing you can do in football, bro, if you study your film, if you watching if you looking over the plays, if you master that, bro, you gonna play fluid. You gonna play so good.
For sure.
But I stopped doing that because I felt, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt something with him. You felt
like he'd even recruit you.
Yeah, like I feel like, bro, like, you know what, fuck it then, bro. And we played West Virginia. First game of the season. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna get red-shirted. You know what I'm saying? Which is fine with me. I'm fine with getting red-shirted at the time. Like I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
But he came to me in the locker room and was like, you know, hey, be ready. You gonna play. And at this time, this I'm still looking over the players. Like I'm mastering these motherfuckers. You feel me? Like I'm trying to, cause I want to play. Yeah. So he tell me, hey Hootie, be ready. Me and Tony. Tony can contest to this. He pulled me and Tony to the side. I was like, hey, you guys need to be ready because you guys gonna play. And I'm like, oh shit, like, all right, you know what I'm saying? It's the first game of my college whole career. This is the first time I'm finna run out, see the fans, the first time everything. So I'm like, oh shit, okay, bet. I'm like, oh yeah. So when he tell us that, I start looking over some more of the plays, like, oh yeah, okay, I know what to do. And we beat their ass, bro. Like, we blew them out.
Yeah.
But we ain't touched the field at all, bro. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right, he said we was gonna play, but
felt like you lied to, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So the next game come around, he kind of doing the same thing. We ain't play. So now I'm like, man, bro, he lying, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I'm like, bro, I ain't finna be looking at these plays, bro. And that's the worst thing you can do as a football player, bro, is not study the plays, bro. That's the worst thing you can do, bro, because eventually I did get out there. You know what I'm saying? I did get out there, and at this time, bro, I'm not studying the plays, you know what I'm saying? So I know some of them, but I don't know some of them. So when they call some of them, I'm playing real timid. You feel me? Like I'm playing like, oh shit,
what should I do?
Do I do this? Do I do this? Do I go to this gap? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I don't know. Cause I ain't go over the plays. And that's the worst thing I could have done.
Did things change when you got the new DC with Jeremy Pruitt?
Yeah, it changed, but I was so far removed that I feel like it was just hard for me to get back into that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it took probably all the way to my senior year. My senior year, that's mind you, that's why my senior year was my best year. My senior year, I was really looking at the plays. I was really like trying to be better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I played, you know what I'm saying, better.
You balled out, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like that from freshman year all the way to like my junior year, kinda from freshman year to junior year in between, like that's just a wasted time of my life right there in football because I ain't really buy into it. Like I was like, bro, fuck this. Like,
you didn't even think about transferring though at that point?
I did. I tried to my freshman year.
What do you mean you tried? It didn't work?
Yeah, I tried to my freshman year. I met with coach, and he kind of just like, man, please just give us another year. Like, I tried to my freshman year. He like, man, it's just the beginning of your college career. You know what I'm saying?
Be patient.
Yeah, he give me the, I'm still a teenager. He give me that speech. It's easy to get my brain, easy to get my head. Giving me the speech of, just be patient. It'll work out and shit like that. But I mean, it is what it is now, bro. But now I know, bro. But studying the film, studying the play is the most important thing. And I would never let nobody else take that from me. Coach Smart took that from me at the time, but now, you know what I'm saying? I wish him the best, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I hated him for a minute. Like, I ain't like him at all. Mm-hmm. Whatever he told me, bro, I was kind of like, man, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care what you talking about. And, that's just a mindset that I wish I never got in. I wish I wouldn't have allowed somebody else to, deteriorate my character, make me different.
But you live and you learn. You learn from the situation.
Yeah.
It makes you a better person.
You got to learn from the situation. If you don't, you just doing the same thing. You just really being dumb at that point.
Yeah, no, you're totally right. That's really interesting. I didn't know anything about that. Yeah. All right, let me ask you a couple quick questions, all right?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
All right. Who was the best player you ever played against?
Like on a different team or my team?
On a different team.
The best player we played against in college. Man, that's a tough one, bro. Give me a little second.
You go against Deshaun Watson?
Yeah, he was good. But the best player, man, to me, I feel like the best player probably was Zeke, man, Ezekiel Elliott.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We played in my freshman year. It's my freshman year, but to me, I feel like
he diced up Alabama.
He was nice.
Yeah. Or who's the best player you played against at Alabama?
Like on the team? Mm-hmm. Oh, Amari Cooper. 100%.
See, I wasn't there. But
100%, bro.
Yeah, ridiculous.
Amari Cooper live, bro.
All right, the three guys from, because people ask me the question all the time. from practice, what I used to see was Minka, John Allen, and Reuben Foster.
But they all on defense with me.
I know, but you don't get to play against them. Yeah, for me on offense, like the quarterbacks we would talk were like, these three guys are crazy.
Yeah, all three of them live. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Which coach besides Saban had the biggest impact on you?
Coach. Probably, I'd probably say Coach
Cochran?
Yeah, Coach Cochran. Yeah, that's what I was finna say.
Yeah, cool dude. Bro.
I'd probably say Coach Cochran. Yeah. And he from Louisiana. So it's like, right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What's something about Coach Saban that people outside of the program wouldn't know about?
He cool as fuck.
Yeah,
like a lot of people think he a dickhead, but he not. He not, bro. Like he just don't like social media. He don't like social media. He don't like media. Mm-hmm. He don't like anything that got to do with somebody outside of the organization talking when they don't know what the hell going on.
Yeah.
Other than that, bro, he cool as fuck, bro.
Yeah, super cool. Is there anything that Coach Saban taught you that you take into your personal life?
You gotta make sacrifices. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember the day my son was born. He was telling me, we played LSU that same week my son was born.
Wow. And
he was just. Ever since that day, it was kind of like you got to make sacrifices and you got to, live with it. He was like, no matter what, never back down from whatever choice you made. And he kind of, got me to that. To this day, I still use that.
I like that, bro. That's really good. He's really hands-on with the DBs. Some people might not know that. What was it like watching film with Coach Saban?
It was interesting. You know what I'm saying? He would chew your ass out. He'll tell you if you did good. He'll tell you if you did bad. He'll chew your ass out. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get chewed out for sure.
Yeah. What's your favorite game at Alabama?
My favorite game that we played? Mm-hmm. Man, it's all different, man. Like when we played Texas A&M, at Texas A&M, I think this was my junior year, my sophomore year. It was one of those years, but we played Texas A&M at A&M. Mm-hmm. It's probably the loudest game I ever played in my life.
It's like over 100,000 people, right?
Bro, it was probably the loudest game. That game and Tennessee game my freshman year. Tennessee game my freshman year, they got the little pom-poms. And, they play that third down for what? Third down for what? And they shake the pom-poms. That shit's so loud, bro.
All right. When I went to LSU, I thought it was crazy how close the fans were to the players. Was that the only field where the fans felt like they were on the field? Oh
no, Texas A&M.
Texas A&M felt like that too.
Because they got like the small ass bowl, bro. Yeah. So like when we was bagged up to the end zone, we was punting it. JK was punting it, and Keaton Anderson, he's the caller.
Yeah.
I couldn't even hear him, bro. Like this is the first game I ever played, and I couldn't hear what he was saying.
Wow.
Like, bro, he's standing right here, like right here, like he not way over there. He's standing right here beside me, bro. And it's like
you can't hear shit.
I can't hear nothing, bro. Like I can't hear him saying nothing. Wow. Nothing. I ain't hear him saying nothing.
That's crazy.
I had to really watch the man right here. Cause we in the little stands. I really got to watch the man right here to move first, cause I can't see the ball. I can't hear him. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna just watch this person. And when he moved, then I moved, you know what I'm saying? But it was so loud, bro. Like the fans was all up on it. They felt like they was like right there, like right up on us.
That's crazy. All right, if you had to pick one guy on the Alabama team to marry your sister, who'd you pick?
To marry my sister? Oh yeah, she ain't getting married. She ain't getting married, man. Hold on. Nah, she ain't getting married.
Bro, what about like Ronnie Clark? He's a great guy.
Yeah, he a great guy. It's my dog. You know what I'm saying?
But J.K. Scott. Super religious, good guy.
Man, she ain't get married, man.
All right, who would be the last guy you'd pick for her to marry? Tony Brown.
The last guy. Nah, Tony my dog, man. I can't put my boy like that. The last guy. Probably. Dang, I'm cool with everybody. Let me see. Who would I say last guy? The last guy probably would be I'll say Robert Foster.
Why Robert Foster?
Yeah, you feel me? I'm cool with Robert. Don't get me wrong. Cool. You feel me? I wish him the best, but nah.
Yeah. Nah. Do you have any funny stories about Saban or anybody else at Alabama?
Coach Saban. Let me see.
He told me he's gonna kick my ass on my birthday.
Yeah, Coach Saban. He said a lot of shit that's he a character. But we was watching film one day, and we was watching film. I don't know what happened. This one we had Coach Tucker. I don't know if you remember.
Tucker, yeah.
Coach Tucker. Coach Tucker was the DB coach. We was in film one day. We were watching film, and Coach Tucker, he was real big on this loaf. Like, you loafing if you do this. This a loaf. This a loaf.
Yeah.
All right. So one day we were watching film on the little screen, and Coach Tucker a character, bro. He a character, but he not. That's just him. Like, that's just who he is. So he was watching on the screen, and all of a sudden you just hear him say, "What the hell is this?" And then you see on the screen or whatever, Jonathan Cook. You remember Jonathan Cook?
Yeah.
So Jonathan Cook dropped his mouthpiece. Like, we running the play, and he dropped his mouthpiece, and he picking it up while they snapping the ball. So he like, "What the hell is this?" This is an equipment loaf. And then everybody in there laughing. And then we look at Jonathan Cook. Now, mind you, Jonathan Cook, he fall asleep a lot in the meetings. So he done already told him to stand up.
Yeah.
So he's standing up. So while he talking about this is equipment loaf, Jonathan Cook standing up on the stairs, sleep. He's standing up, sleep. So he like, this is an equipment loaf to Jonathan Cook. But Jonathan Cook, he not even in the room, you feel me? Because he sleep. Everybody laughing, looking at Jonathan Cook. We look back, he's standing up, like, standing up. I'm like, bro, like, how you sleeping like that? So Coach Saban tell him, you know what? Get your ass down here. So he tell him to like sit in the push-up position. He's like, get in the push-up position for the rest of the meeting. But this man, Jonathan Cook, in the push-up position, falling asleep, bro. I said, bro, yeah, he got a real problem, bro. And that's like, I ain't gonna never forget that. I ain't gonna never forget when Jonathan Cook was falling asleep like that.
That's hilarious, bro.
But yeah, Coach Saban got a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I can't say everything he be saying, bro.
Yeah.
I gotta keep that in the Roll Tide facility.
All right, man. So you started your own company, Raw Releaf, here in Southern California. It's a CBD company. What made you want to start your own CBD company?
Well, initially, me and my former girlfriend, we started it together. We started it back in 2018, so going into 19.
Recently,
kinda, yeah, recently. So we was in the dorm room. We started in San Diego. We was in the dorm, not a dorm room, but we was in a hotel, like labeling it ourselves. We was doing everything ourselves, labeling it, putting the labels on, packaging it up, everything. Like, everything was done from us in this hotel room. Like, we worked on it together.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and we what made us initially started though was we went to a farmers market right here in San Diego, and while I was in the farmers market, we was walking around, and I was still dealing with a lot of pain with my surgery and stuff like that, and I was just like, man, we walking through the farmers market, and I seen this little tent, is a white tent, and this lady was like, this is for pain relief and all of this, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever. So I tried it, and she was like, if it works, you got to promise me to come back and buy it. And, at the time, it's like $100 and some. You know what I'm saying? It's like $100 I'm finna spend out here just for this. Yeah. I'm like, bro, this shit ain't gonna work. I tried it, and within like 5 minutes, it kicked in. And I was like, oh, this shit work. I said, oh, this shit work. So then I was like, damn, like, my grandma can use this because my grandma had real bad arthritis. Mm-hmm. My grandmother can use this, and I'm like, man, I can use it on my knee. And my mother, she has arthritis too, so I'm like, man, I'm gonna just see if it works for them. So I bought it. I let my grandmother use it one night before she went to bed because her arthritis kicks in when she goes to bed at night. And she tried it, and she was like, oh, I like that. So then I kind of like, got back in touch with them and kind of was like, can you help me make some? Can you teach me how to make it? It's kind of like that. And I was like, yeah. So they kind of, start making it for us, and then we got on this little partnership, and now we here. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, bro. Did you get pushback from people because it's a CBD company? Did people not understand what you're trying to do?
Yeah, honestly, in the South, man, it's hard. It's hard to sell CBD in the South because a lot of people don't know what it is. A lot of people just feel like, oh, if I'm gonna get CBD, I might as well get THC. I might as well get marijuana. Mm-hmm. And it's like, bro, a lot of the benefits that CBD does, you know what I'm saying, can help a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can help with epilepsy. It can help with dementia. It can help with Crohn's disease. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people just looking at it like, oh, it's just CBD. but it's a natural product that grows from the earth. Nothing added to it. It grows from the earth, and it's like
it's natural.
Yeah, it's natural.
And it's
why
there
not
to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
So how do you apply CBD? Because I don't know much about it.
How do you apply it?
Yeah.
It depends on like what you want to do. It's your choice. You can put drops. Like for example, we have Elite Elixir. Well, I have Elite Elixir. I took over the company now. It's drops. It helps with stress, anxiety. It helps with PTSD. And I have a balm that you rub on. So like you got a bruise on your arm, or if you sore like from working out or whatever, you can rub it on. It goes away within 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
You think I'm lying, bro?
I'm gonna try it right now, bro.
I'm saying, bro, you gotta try it, bro. It's gonna go away within 5 minutes, bro.
Yeah, let's take a look at. Hold up some of the products you have.
Oh yeah, this right here is the Elite Elixir. It's for stress, anxiety, PTSD, Crohn's disease. It helps with a lot of stuff, to be honest. And this right here is the immunity. It's just immunity tincture we got. This is our special blend, special bottle we have. It's a blue bottle that looks green. You know what I'm saying? We just had to add a little splash in there. And this right here is lights out. It's for sleep. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna put you to sleep. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you that. So if you take it, you're gonna have to make sure you're not going nowhere else. It helps with it has CBN and CBD. CBN helps with CBN helps with anxiety. It helps with sleep apnea. It helps with Crohn's disease as well. And it's really just it's a strong sleep aid. You know what I'm saying? So if you get this, or if you purchase this, I'm telling you guys, do not take that much. You don't need that much because it's gonna put you to sleep.
I like it.
And it's gonna force you to stay asleep. You know what I'm saying? And this right here is the muscle roll on. This is for like when you're working out, you roll it on your arms, roll it on wherever you saw it, and it's gonna go away 5 minutes.
I love it,
just
bro.
like that, bro.
That's crazy. Yeah, I gotta try that. So, what's your plans for Raw Relief? Are you trying to get it to be a global brand, national brand?
I mean, right now we just working on getting into a lot of dispensaries. Right now, I've gotten into 3, 4. I got into 4, and tomorrow I got to meet with Hercules in San Francisco, and another dispensary in Oakland. So we just on the move, man. Just trying to get in as many stores as we can.
I love it, bro. So right now you're based in Houston. Okay.
Yeah.
So if I was in California and I want to buy Raw Relief, would I go to a website? Would I go?
Yes. Yeah. We have a website, www.raw-relief, RELEAF. You know what I'm saying? With the leaf. You got to spell it right. Raw-relief, RELEAF.com. And you just go on there, place an order. I ship it out as soon as you place the order, I ship it out. Usually, most of the time, I ship it out the same day. And also, right now we're working on trying to get into Urban Leaf dispensary. We still got a lot of kinks to work out with them, but hopefully we get into those. Then it'll be in San Diego, so you don't have to order it from me. You can just go pick it up. And in Texas is still kind of it's the South, man.
Yeah.
Like they still looking at CBD in a different way. Even though the Farm Bill in 2018 passed, and it's making it legal in all 50 states, and it's just like it's still like pushback. Like if you order it off my website, I've had to change the payment processor probably 5 or 6 times. They shut us down because of CBD.
Why?
Like the payment processor doesn't accept CBD. I don't know why. Even though the Farm Bill has been passed, it's still just not accepted. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it keeps shutting us down. It's making it hard. It's making it hard like to sell online. If you're not a big white collar company, it makes it a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? It makes it a lot difficult, bro.
Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to add about your company that maybe people at home don't know about?
I just feel like a lot of people don't know about CBD, man. Like CBD it's a help aid, bro. It's for your health. You know what I'm saying? Like marijuana is marijuana. The difference between CBD and marijuana, you're not getting high. That's really the main thing. You feel me? Like marijuana, yes, it has CBD in it as well. It does the same thing. It makes your body feel better. You know what I'm saying? When you smoke marijuana or you eat marijuana or whatever, it makes your body feel better. It makes you calm. A lot of times marijuana also can, make you very paranoid. You know what I'm saying? Like you get paranoid about like just random shit. You know what I'm saying? And CBD, that's all taken away. Yeah. All of that's taken away. You're not high, which is probably a big downfall for a lot of people, but it's helping the body. You know what I'm saying? In real time, I'm just being honest though. I'm just being honest.
No, you're right.
It helps the body, man. Like it helps the body heal naturally. Like it's a natural product. It's natural. Everything in it is natural. Like nothing is created in the lab. Everything's natural.
Nothing
bro.
artificial about it.
Yeah,
nothing. I think people are gonna look back at this in like 10 years and say it was so stupid that we thought CBD was bad for us.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, it's gonna be one of those things that everybody's gonna do. Every grandma's gonna have this. Everybody's gonna have it.
Yeah, exactly, bro. It can help a lot of elderly people. Like I said, what made me like started was my grandmother and her anxiety. I mean, and her arthritis. So it's like it helped her with her arthritis. So then I'm like, okay, I'm getting this product for sure. I'm gonna make some of this. So then I try other products, and then I start seeing like, bro, I can make this myself. You know what I'm saying? I can do this myself. All of the, like, don't get me wrong, CBD is flooded right now. A lot of CBD does the same thing. It all depends. It all just how you market it, how you get it out there, what store is yours in. You know what I'm saying? But bro, I'm telling you, man, CBD is gonna change a lot of people's lives.
Absolutely,
it can change a lot of elderly people's lives. It can change a lot of people with PTSD. It can change, children that has real bad anxiety, children that's going through depression. It works with depression, like the Elite Elixir. This one right here, this is like one of our best sellers. You know what I'm saying? That one and the balm and the little muscle balm, that's the best seller, man. Like we sold out of that one, and then we got another. Yeah, we got another batch, and then it's like, bro, it's selling.
Yeah,
it's selling because it's working. I'm not just saying it's selling because it's me. It's selling because it works.
What's the difference between Raw Releaf and other CBD companies?
We just unique, man. We raw. It's all raw. Nothing artificial about us. Everything is natural. Everything is being tested in labs. No matter what, we testing everything in labs. A lot of people might be making their product. I'm not saying they are, but a lot of people might be making their product and they're not getting it tested. You know what I'm saying? They might have a little bit more THC in there. So then if you take these drops and you go take a drug test because you're thinking, I've been taking CBD, I'm not going to fail this drug test. Because if you're taking CBD, only CBD, you'll never fail a drug test. But if you're taking CBD that has over 0.03 THC, you're going to fail the drug test. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going to fail it and then you're going to be sitting there thinking like, damn, this company told me that it was no THC in it. You know what I'm saying? And then you take it, and then it's THC, and it's like crazy.
Have you ever thought about linking up with other colleges, getting your CBD products inside the programs?
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Especially the muscle balm. The balm, I feel, can help a lot of college teams, bro. The balm would be the best thing for them. Like the drops kind of like, it's still foreign to a lot of people.
Yeah.
But the balm, like Tiger Balm. You know what I'm saying? Like Tiger Balm. We use Tiger Balm at Alabama, and I'm pretty sure every college, everywhere in the world probably use Tiger Balm.
Yeah.
And Tiger Balm, has artificial things in it. What I got is the muscle balm is CBD. It does the same thing, bro. It takes all the pain away.
And it's all natural.
That's what I'm saying.
It makes all the sense in the world, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I got to get it out there. People just got to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like people just really got to jump out of that comfort zone and really just change it up, bro. Like people, they get comfortable, man, doing things a certain way. They get comfortable seeing like, oh, let me take this Advil, which is a drug, you know what I'm saying? It's artificially made, you know what I'm saying? Like, people so comfortable taking all these drugs, and it's like, bro, like, you can take something natural to help your body, wean it off of the drug, and then start naturally accepting this, and then you'll be cool. You don't need, your anxiety will go away, your pain relief will go away naturally. Instead of taking a drug, it can naturally go away.
That's perfect. I didn't mean you sold me, bro. I want it now.
I'm telling you, bro. It works, bro. It works. I'm not even just saying it because it's mine, bro. Like it works. CBD as a whole works.
Hell yeah.
Like I recommend mine because it's mine. But if you try another CBD product, bro, I'm pretty sure it's gonna work, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's CBD.
No doubt.
It's natural.
So you guys, I'll put the link in the video description. I'll put the link on Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, the whole thing. Hootie Jones Raw Relief products. It's raw-relief.com. Is that what it is?
Sir.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
You'll find it there. And Hootie, I just want to thank you, man, for coming in.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. You know it's all love, man.
Yeah, I know Hootie's moving to San Diego, too. I'm going to throw that one out there. So
Again.
I'll see him more often. But thank you, man, for coming in. I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah, no problem, man. Thank you for having me, bro.